Hey everyone, how you doing tonight? It's your host here, Eric G, coming at you live, Grid Live. Grid is the developmental league of the NBL, and we will be doing these broadcasts, these games, every Wednesday night here on the Grid YouTube channel. I'm with my main man, Bananas here. Bananas, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm really excited for this game tonight.
We got a rainy one here in Tampa Bay. Should be a good one. We got two great teams out there in the NFC South looking to fight, looking to get a good head lead in the division of the NFC South here in the Grid. Kickoff here going to the Carolina Panthers. And I believe that's Curtis Samuel taking it up to the 25-yard line, where Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers offense will be taking control.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, and just look out for Curtis Samuel. You know he has that speed. He hasn't seen the end zone yet this season, but today he might actually get there.
And Curtis Samuel, always a good threat out there in the slot outside. Wherever you put him on the field, he will make some plays. That's definitely a big playmaker for this Carolina Panthers offense. Cam Newton coming out in the single back set, one running back, two wide receivers, and tight end. Also look out for Russell Spears. I believe third-year player coming out here, wide receiver, and big playmaker. Lots of speed on that guy. Got a run here. Christian McCaffrey spin off, moves up to the 30-yard line. Nice 5-yard run for Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he has 41 carries coming into the game for 175 yards. He's averaging 4.3 yards a carry, and he has 2 touchdowns coming into this game. I think he's going to have a solid game tonight.
Christian McCaffrey, a big piece for this Carolina Panthers offense, along with Cam Newton. Coming out in this weak formation. Coming out with Armour in the backfield and McCaffrey. A lot of different movement here. Start before the play. Oh, he's going deep to McCaffrey. Oh man, that's a touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey. What a play. Deep shot. Start the game. Get some momentum. What a play.
What a crazy play. I can't believe the defensive back didn't back up once they saw that McCaffrey speed motion out wide. Solid play call. Great execution.
That's a big shot for Carolina to come out here and really take the momentum. As we got a nice 7-0 lead to start off the game for the Carolina Panthers as Tampa Bay receives this kickoff. We got a return up to the 22-yard line where Tampa Bay will take over, and a big question going into this game was whether or not Mike Evans would be playing tonight, and we found out before the game that he is out. Mike Evans is injured. He will not be playing in this game. Big loss for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as he is their primary target on offense outside of halfback Griffin Hagler. Oh, deep shot, start off the game. Ooh.
And this Buccaneers team has been struggling in the air all season. I don't think they've thrown for a touchdown pass this year.
And Jameis Winston coming into this game, 177 yards passing, no touchdowns, and 5 interceptions in 2 weeks. Been a lot of struggles for Jameis Winston this season, mainly because of the injury to Mike Evans. It just takes away his top playmaker throwing the football. He looks almost interception. Very dangerous pass for Jameis Winston.
Yeah, and he's only looking at one side of the field there. He had his flare route coming to the right side of the field.
Looking at his top playmaker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers so far this season is rookie halfback Griffin Hagler, as they come out in the 22-yard line, 3rd and 10. Big third down here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need to convert this. A little pump fake. Ooh, beautiful pass to O.J. Howard, star tight end out there with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's going to have to be big in this game for them to have a chance in this one.
And that's a great completion there. Guy's wide open. It's great. There's also a lot of other options open. He's going to be all right today. I can see it now.
Yep, Jameis Winston coming out. Good confidence throw. Get the confidence up. Nice deep pass. Oh, set up. Oh, beautiful play by the safety. Interception. That's a beautiful play by the veteran, Devin McCourty out there to get that interception on that corner route to take the pass away from O.J. Howard. And that's now 6 interceptions on the season for Jameis Winston.
And I don't like that read. I don't like how fast. That was his main option, and that's exactly where he threw it. Everyone knew he was throwing it there.
Cam Newton coming out 2 wide, 1 in the backfield, 2 tight ends starting at the 48-yard line. Play action pass here, looking over the middle. He's got a man wide open. That's Russell Spears for a touchdown, Carolina. This one is getting a little bit out of hand early here. 2 quick touchdowns for the Carolina Panthers.
And this is going to get ugly fast if the Buccaneers cannot find some defense tonight.
Wide open over the middle. Russell Spears making a beautiful play for a 52-yard touchdown. Cam Newton to Russell Spears. What a play.
I don't know if this team's going to be able to answer this, not being able to throw the ball very efficiently this season.
Got a fair catch there to start this Tampa Bay drive, this second drive of the game, so start on the 25-yard line. I'm looking to see a little bit more of rookie phenom halfback Griffin Hagler, who's come out of the gates strong with 28 carries, 293 yards, 10.5 yards per carry, and 4 touchdowns on the season. Oh, and as they catch the Carolina Panthers jumping a little bit, that's Sales coming over with the encroachment.
Yeah, and like you said, I look to see a Hagler get a little bit more involved. He's been the force of this offense this season, and they have to get him involved if they want to come back and win this game.
Absolutely. Coming out, 1st and 5. We got two wide tight ends. We got a weak formation in here. Oh, looking deep. That's Godwin. Oh, he breaks the tackle and takes it in for a touchdown. Beautiful pass. What an answer for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, who saw the man deep and said, let's take a shot. Winston to Godwin play.
Jameis hits him with anything you can do, I can do better.
That's a 70-yard bomb. Godwin coming up with the catch and the touchdown. This looks like it's going to be a pretty high-scoring affair with the way this one's starting out. We're 2 minutes into the game, and we already have 21 points on the board.
Yeah, somebody has to find some defense here soon, or this is going to get very interesting.
Tampa Bay looking to come out, make a play on defense. This defense has looked abysmal to start this game, with Carolina getting 2 easy scores off deep passes. Coming out in a weak formation here, 2 wide receivers. Wide out to the left, motioning to the left. We got Greg Olsen out to the right side. We got Christian McCaffrey motioning outside, wide receiver. Oh, we got the Tampa Bay motioning their defense. Another motion. Let's see if they can get the play off. Motioning back to the other side. And they just get it off with 3 seconds left on the game clock. Christian McCaffrey gets a decent run there for 2 yards off a counter play.
The defense adjusted there once they saw McCaffrey go into motion this time. They definitely backed the cornerback in a deeper coverage so he didn't get beat over the top. It's a great adjustment.
Forced Cam to make another adjustment on the play. Just getting the play off. Coming out. 2 wide receivers bunched up to the left with Greg Olsen there. Got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield with a pistol set. Got Devin Funchess out wide, motioning Christian McCaffrey out wide. These Carolina Panthers love to use Christian McCaffrey as a wide receiver. It's a great game plan after all you've seen that he did at Stanford, as they catch Isaac Rochelle, the defensive tackle, jumping off sides. That's a 5-yard penalty for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, moving to 2nd and 3 from the 26-yard line for these Carolina Panthers. We got a toss out left. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he's stumbling. Christian McCaffrey gets stopped for no gain. We got a 3rd and 3. This is a huge game for both of these teams in this division. You want to get a division win early. These are the two powerhouses I see in the NFC South. This is going to be a big game. We're going to have to really see what happens the rest of this game, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers make an adjustment on defense. Christian McCaffrey out in the flat. That's a 1st down. It's up to the 35-yard line.
And you can see how much of a big part of this offense he is. He's their first read every time for Cam Newton. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to spy him. They have to take a look at him and see where he is at all times.
They got to know Christian McCaffrey is the #1 option on this offense at all times. Coming out 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and we already got 21 points on the board. All right, we got a, that's a run. Run by Lorenzo Taliaferro, the backup halfback here in Carolina. Got no yard gain, 2nd and 10. We're still at the 36-yard line.
That's a great open field tackle in the trenches there. See if they can hold him.
Coming out in a strong formation. Stop motion in. None other than Christian McCaffrey out to the outside. As Tampa Bay makes another adjustment on defense here. Von Alexander is really busy in this game. Their star middle linebacker, making sure this defense is in the right places. Another pass to Christian McCaffrey. That's 3 receptions on the day for a little almost 90 yards. He is a huge part in this passing offense, as you see. 3 receptions, 93 yards on the game. It's hard to stop him. There's so many emotions in this offense, in this Carolina Panthers offense. You never know what they're going to do. Play action pass. Oh, he finds Greg Olsen wide open, trucking that man. Going up to the 33-yard lines. 5 for 5, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns for Cam Newton on the day. On 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line.
There's so many options through this offense. If you can tell, they have so many different reads and things they can do and designs. This Buccaneers defense has to find a fix for this, or they're going to be in trouble this whole game.
About 45 seconds left in this first quarter. These Carolina Panthers have been looking dominant on the offensive side of the ball. These Tampa Bay Buccaneers have no answers for this Carolina Panthers offense as they come out 3 wide, 2 tight ends on the field. Greg Olsen in the slot, looking over the middle, and he's got Curtis Samuel for an 6-yard gain. Moving up to the 27-yard line, 2nd and 4 as the clock winds down in the first quarter.
And you see Cam Newton 6 for 6 right now. He's playing pitch and catch out here.
Handoff, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, what a spin. Oh, and he drops the ball. That's a fumble, folks. Tampa Bay recovers. What a play on defense. They needed that fumble. They needed a turnover, and the defense went out and got it. Huge hit on Christian McCaffrey. He spun right into that hit.
What a turn of events. That is a great hit. It's a great recovery. And now we got a real ball game here.
Down to the closing moments in the first quarter. We got 2 wide receivers. 3 men in the backfield. See what Jameis Winston has for this. Oh, handoff Hagler, and that's none other than Luke Kuechly there to get the tackle for loss, get Hagler behind the line on his first rush of the game. What a player, what a guy Luke Kuechly is for this Carolina Panthers defense.
Yeah, and he's the force in the middle right there. You know you got to stay away from that guy because he's going to make a play.
Him and Shaq Thompson lead this linebacker core. Both amazing players. As we get the pressure, but Jameis gets the ball off and he drops it. And he drops it. Michael Gurley with the drop. That's a huge drop for this Tampa Bay offense with their sure-handed receiver Michael Gurley.
And that's why you miss Mike Evans right there. For reasons like that, he's not going to drop that pass.
The rain, the weather, the elements are getting to this Tampa Bay offense as they come out 3rd and 12 in the 13-yard line with a huge 3rd down early in this game. As they motion Hagler out to the left. Looking, oh. And he caught it. I didn't know if he caught that one. They're moving up to the 31-yard line. What a catch by Michael Gurley.
That was close. That was close.
Beautiful pitch and catch there by Jameis Winston as they come out. Oh, a run by Hagler. Oh, he's stiff on. Told him, get off me. Moving up to the 40-yard line, 9 yards on that play. Moving up to 2nd and 1, 40-yard line.
And that's a good run. They're going to have to get that guy involved, like I said, if they want a shot at this game. Jameis won't win this game without the help of Hagler.
Hagler was a big surprise in the draft this year. He wasn't highly down. He was a 2nd-round prospect. The Buccaneers took a chance in the 1st round as they pitch it outside right to him, and he's got some space. Oh, baby. Look at that man go. He's got the 20, the 10, and no one is stopping him. Touchdown, Bucks. Michael Gurley taking that one to the house and tying up this football game. We got a game here in Tampa Bay early to start this one.
And that's what you want to see. You want to get all aspects of the game involved, and that's what they're doing. It's a great drive by the Buccaneers there.
Absolutely. I was saying Hagler was not a top prospect in this past draft. Tampa Bay took a chance. They said, we're going with the halfback, who was a 2nd-round prospect, and they are loving every minute of it. They are definitely happy that they took a chance on the halfback out of Penn State, 6'2", 215 pounds, Griffin Hagler.
Yeah, and he's doing all the right things on the field. And, I mean, he's getting points. He's doing what he needs to do. Let's see if this defense can step up and do the same.
Carolina Panthers coming out 1st and 10. 2 wide receivers out to the left. I formation, 26-yard line. Making some adjustments at the line here. Cam Newton motioning out. Christian McCaffrey motioning out to the side, and it's a timeout by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They didn't like what they saw there, so they decided that I'd like to take a timeout. With 5:05 left in the 2nd quarter.
And that's a great timeout to me. I think they saw McCaffrey go out, and they just don't want to get beat over the top by him, and I think that's a great time at this point in the game.
Absolutely. Missed Christian McCaffrey being huge in this game in the passing, and you don't want to get beat again over the top by Christian McCaffrey as he motions out left once again. We'll see what happens here as Tampa Bay makes more and more adjustments to try to combat this Carolina Panthers offense. The rush is coming in. He's looking deep left. Oh, and that's an incomplete pass. This is a dangerous pass by Cam Newton. The first really dangerous pass I've seen him throw all day. That could have been intercepted there.
This defense, though, they're giving him different looks. They're showing blitzes. They're doing different looks for Cam Newton to make him uncomfortable in that pocket. And that's what you need to see. And that's how you keep Cam contained.
2nd and 10 here from the 26-yard line. 2 wide receivers. We got a strong formation here. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey, wide left side, and what a play. What a play by the defensive lineman there to stop Christian McCaffrey for a 2-yard loss. Burke with the tackle.
You can see the momentum has switched after that touchdown, and this defense is playing with a little bit of swagger right now, and they look ready for this.
Coming out 3rd and 12 from the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay is looking for a stop here. They want to get this ball back and give themselves an opportunity to take the lead in this football game. Oh, pass complete to Russell Spears to the 39-yard line for the 1st down. Carolina converts on that 3rd and 12 there. Big conversion for this Carolina Panthers offense to keep this drive alive and keep the Tampa Bay offense off the field.
That was a great throw there. He threw it right in the right area of the zone, and that was a great pass.
Cam Newton drops back. Oh, the rush is coming in. He gets the ball off. Oh, man, tight end. What a play. Truck stick up to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. What a play by Cam Newton. He saw the rush coming at his face, and he stood in there, and he threw a dart to the tight end. Coming out here wide. Everyone wide outside. Christian McCaffrey out in the slot. Oh, we're moving. Motion to the bunch set. Curtis Samuel, Spears, and Olsen. Oh, we got it. Play action play. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Russell Spears, another touchdown today. Beautiful adjustment by Cam Newton at the line. He saw the cover 2, and he said, I'm going right over the middle. Catch this ball.
And a diving catch from the 5'11" receiver. Do you see the athleticism that he has there? I mean, he's fast, he's small, but he can still make plays.
Russell Spears is definitely the dynamic player on this offense outside of Christian McCaffrey. They love this guy in Carolina. He makes big plays for them. Got a 20-14 game after the missed extra point by Carolina, as Tampa Bay takes over on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3:28 left to go in this first half. Tampa Bay looking to answer that Carolina touchdown right there, but that missed extra point might come back to haunt these Carolina Panthers at the end of this game.
Yeah, especially if Hagler can keep finding holes like this.
Coming out 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line for these Carolina Panthers. We got a wide receiver screen to the right side. We got Gurley out there, and he gets the first down. He gets 6 yards. It's in the first down, 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
And what a play call. They got to disguise their offense a little bit, switch it up. They have to do things to keep this Panthers defense uncomfortable, and that's what they're doing.
We got the Hagler in the backfield, everyone out wide, motioning Hagler out to the flat, and that's who he goes to, Griffin Hagler. 5 for 9, 122 yards, a touchdown and interception. Not a terrible game for Jameis Winston. He gets his first touchdown of the season here, but not everything he wants to do because of that interception he threw early in this game.
Yeah, and he had a couple crossing routes across the middle that were open that were there. I think he just wanted that read only.
Jameis Winston changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Oh, dropping back, way back. It's he sails that one out of bounds. A little late on that one. You see the cover 2. You see the cover 2 there. I'm not a big fan of that play there for Jameis Winston.
Yeah, it's just not the best throw. I think he just felt he had to get rid of the ball quickly, and that's what he did. Terrible throw, though.
3rd and 9 here. Big 3rd down here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's going deep. That's Godwin. And almost comes down with that catch, but a great play by the corner there to stop Godwin from coming down with that one. Beautiful play by Godwin, but not enough as the corner knocks that ball away.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because there were a few things I could have done differently on that drive. But they still have the ball.
Turning this punt, and he goes nowhere, being stopped at the 22-yard line for what looked like only a 2-yard gain on that punt return. 1st and 10 here, the 22-yard line. Carolina Panthers looking to pick up right where they left off and get this ball back into the end zone. Oh, and Cam Newton takes off, moving up 2 yards to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 7.
That's an interesting play call, but when your quarterback's that big with some wheels, it's not a bad one.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of passing in this game. It's a big part of both of their offense. I'm really surprised to see it from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers throwing as much as they have. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more Griffin Hagler. I think they're a little shaky with these Panthers linebackers, but I expect to see more Griffin Hagler more in this game as the Panthers come out 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line. The clock runs down. 5 seconds. You got play action here. Ooh, dangerous pass over the middle. Could have been picked off. Cam Newton looking for Greg Olsen over the middle.
Let's see if this defense can give this offense another chance. If Tampa Bay can get a stop here, the offense has plenty of time to get some points before the half, which would be huge for them.
Cam Newton coming out. 3 wide receivers out, motioning Christian McCaffrey outside with Greg Olsen right there in the slot. Cam Newton takes the snap. The rush is coming. He almost was intercepted right there. Waited a little bit too long on that little in route. Caused the dangerous pass there for him. Now it's 4th and 7 as the Panthers look to punt here.
Yeah, that's a big stop for the defense, like I said. Now they gave this offense a chance to make this game closer before the half.
Nope. And he brings it up to the 28-yard line. Special teams playing big on both sides of the ball as the 2 punt returns that we've seen going for nothing.
Now I have a question. Do you throw the ball here, or do you try to let Hagler take you to the promised land before the half?
Minute 43 here. I'm definitely looking for Jameis Winston to air it out just like he has been all game, trying to get this ball in the end zone before the half ends. And he's looking. Ooh, that should have been intercepted. Stone hands out there. That looked like Devin McCourty, who already has an interception in this game. That was an unnecessary throw by Jameis Winston.
I bet he wishes he could have that ball back because that post route coming across the middle under the streak was wide open in the middle of the field, right under the streak.
Three wide receivers out, motioning Gurley in. And he finds Gurley. Oh, spin move. Oh, beautiful way to break the tackle there as he gets the first down up to the 40-yard line as the clock runs, minute 20.
Yeah, we have to hurry up and get to this line.
Play action pass here. Looking over the middle. He's throwing it. And he's got Gurley. He's got him over the middle. Beautiful throw and catch by Jameis Winston.
And that reception was Irvin Poole. He's a 5'9" receiver, 182 pounds.
That's a small man.
Only 1 catch on the year.
Other people have to make plays with, and that's a big sack, huge sack by Trey Flowers there to stop any momentum that this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense had. Let's see how they respond here. 2nd and 23. Ooh, he had him open on the left side, and just a bad throw by Jameis Winston there.
The rhythm and the timing of this offense is all off right now.
Got a big 3rd and 23 here, 38 seconds left in the half. You think they run it here, or do you think they air it out?
I think they throw the ball here. You have to take a shot. Take a shot.
Looks like they are coming out wide. And yes, they are motioning Godwin inside. He's looking, going deep. And that's intercepted. What a play by the safety there. Oh, he's breaking tackles. Oh, and that looks like it's going to be a face mask. 27 seconds left in the first half. The 35-yard line, 3 timeouts. Carolina could look to making some noise here and get this ball in the end zone, or at least a field goal.
I know that's the end of the half, but this Tampa Bay offense, it hasn't been working through the air at all this entire season. They have to get back to the run game the second half. They have to.
Coming out. 3 wide receivers, tight end out to the left, Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Cam Newton making adjustments, motioning Christian McCaffrey right there, up to the line. Whoa. The rush is coming. He's looking. Cam's looking. Oh, and he has Christian McCaffrey wide open on the left side. Spin move. He's going. Oh, taking it up to the 31-yard line. What a play by Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey. What an adjustment there at the line. Beautiful throw and catch, Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey. Moving up to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, 18 seconds left in this first half. Let's see what Carolina can do. Coming out, 3 wide receiver set. Moving Christian McCaffrey back out wide receiver position with Greg Olsen out there on the right side. Looking over them. Ooh, he's looking to hit Christian McCaffrey once again. And that drag route was overthrown by Cam Newton. 15 seconds left in this first half.
And the Buccaneers send a cornerback blitz there. I'm not sure that's a play call I would do in this situation, but they gave it a whirl and it didn't bite him in the butt. So let's see how it happens.
Buccaneers coming in with 3 down linemen, looking to drop back in coverage here, keep the Carolina Panthers out of the end zone. Oh, and they're rushing a corner, and they get to Cam Newton. What a play by Cosby, the rookie, coming up big with the sack to drop the Panthers back to 3rd and 15 at the 36-yard line with 10 seconds left in the first half.
And that's a great play. It's going to make this field goal attempt a lot harder.
Cam Newton coming out in the I formation. Taliaferro in the backfield with Arma as his fullback. And they run a draw play here to Taliaferro, who's got some room. Gets up to the 26-yard line with the timeout by the Carolina Panthers, looking to get this field goal and go up 9 in this game.
Yeah, and that's a great play call to get back what they just lost on the previous play on the sack. Hats off to the coach for the Carolina Panthers.
I was a little skeptical there. They're going to Taliaferro, but they like him in the backfield. They like him as the backup on this team. They like his bully style. They think he's a great change of pace pack for Christian McCaffrey as he hits this field goal to go up 9 points going into the half. 23-14 is our score right now as we head into the second half with Tampa Bay receiving the second half kickoff.
And they need to just stay calm. The game's not over. There's plenty of possessions left. They need to get that running back involved. They have to if they want to.
Oh, what a spin move there. Ooh, gets a big hit right there on the kick return. His pool gets lit up. All right. For those of you joining us now, I'd like to welcome you to Grid Weekly, our weekly episodic Grid Live games. We'll be doing this every Wednesday night here on the Grid YouTube channel as we get a run by Griffin Hagler for 1 yard ends with him grabbing his back. This is not a good sign for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, who's already out with Mike Evans.
I think this offense will not move if he is not in this game.
As we go out here, Jameis Winston looking to pass. He's looking. Ooh. He runs for 2 yards, but you see that halfback out there on the wheel route. I feel like he could have got that pass off, but he chose to stay the course and just run, get a couple yards, and make this a manageable 3rd down.
I felt like he had the wheel route as well. Maybe he doesn't trust his arm on the run to make that throw.
We'll see 3rd and 7 here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense, down 9 at their 30-yard line in this 3rd quarter. Ooh, Jameis got a man open, and Jameis Winston, and that we're just getting word now. It is a torn quadricep for Griffin Hagler. That is a huge loss for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense.
And I have no idea what they're going to do offensively without him. You see the throw by Jameis Winston. He's just not in the game today.
Fair catch by Curtis Samuel on the punt return, starting this Carolina Panthers drive at their 35-yard line with 5:19 left in this 3rd quarter. And coming out here, bunch formation, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. Looks like he's got some room. Oh, and there's the play. Great play by the corner there to keep up with McCaffrey and get him before he goes. And there we go, and the play ends, injury timeout. Looks like Christian McCaffrey's down. He's grabbing his shoulder, and that is a huge loss for this Carolina Panthers offense.
I'm not sure which team hurts more right now.
Carolina Panthers coming out. We got C.J. Procise, the backup running back, coming out. Ooh, setting up wide. Carolina, Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense looking to make some adjustments as Cam's looking, and he finds Procise there on the drag as he gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Set up a 1st and 10. It's first down for this Carolina Panthers offense.
And as you can see, even though McCaffrey's not in the game, this offense is still sticking to what they know, and that's getting their halfbacks involved.
Absolutely. Cam Newton comes out 3 wide receiver set, play action. He's looking over the middle, and he's got a man. Touchdown. Cam Newton to Curtis Samuel for the touchdown, and we're just getting word that is bruised shoulder for Christian McCaffrey, so we may see him back in this game.
And that's big for this team. Taking this lead right here. Christian McCaffrey was out of the game.
Point after is good. 30-14 Carolina. They're looking to blow this one out of the water some soon. Tampa Bay needs to make some noise on this drive. Poole returns the kick. Oh, he had some open space there. It looked like it could have been a return, but he stopped at the 33-yard line to start this Tampa Bay drive.
And I'm interested to see the game plan that Tampa Bay moves to. They weren't really getting Hagler involved, and now they don't have him, so they have to pretty much keep throwing the ball, I assume, from this point to try to take a lead.
We got Jameis Winston throwing the ball 7 for 17, so he's incompleted 10 passes, only to his 7 completions. As the passing offense has not been great for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to start this season. As he looks over the middle, and he almost throws another interception. He's looking for Godwin, and he's threw another dangerous pass there. Little unnecessary pass, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree. And now they inserted Taven Mathis into the game, second-year player out of Tennessee.
He's looking. He's got O.J. Howard. And he breaks that tackle. Shaq Thompson on the coverage, and O.J. Howard is coming in. We got an injury timeout. Really curious to see who went down on that play. I did not see it. But 1st and 10 for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers 31-yard line. Looking on drag to O.J. Howard, and he's got him 27 up to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 7 as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hurry up to the line here, and we want to try to catch these Carolina Panthers off. This is a handoff to Mathis as he runs the counter, and he's got a little space, and there he's taking down 4-yard rush up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 3 to make this a more manageable 3rd down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And the injured player was Casey Sales, defensive tackle, 24 years old, for the Carolina Panthers.
That's a big loss for the Carolina Panthers, as he is a big body for them at defensive tackle alongside Kawan Short. As Tampa Bay comes out 3rd and 3. Another run here, and he will not get the first down. He's up to the 22-yard line, 4th and 1, and it looks like Tampa Bay is electing to take the 3 points and kick this field goal with 3:47 left in the 3rd quarter. And it's no good. Wide right. That's a shanked kick by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is a big miss as they look to come back in this game.
And Eric, that's just something that just can't happen that close. That's a field goal that you need to make to keep your team in this game, and you miss that wide.
Carolina Panthers coming out 2 wide to the left, strong formation up to the right, and it's a play action. And I don't know what happened there with the defensive lineman, but Cam Newton made him look silly, jumping up like that. He looked like he could have had the sack. He looked like he had Cam Newton dead in his tracks.
Yeah, and I'm confused on that as well. I'm not sure what the defender was doing there. Maybe a little bit confused. Maybe a play action, a little pump fake that we didn't see.
As he hands off to Christian McCaffrey, who's breaking some tackles, still gets for no gain. 3rd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
And what a hit at the end of that play. That's something you like to see when your corner wants to lay hits like that against the running backs.
Absolutely. I think that was Aqib Talib on the outside. We haven't heard much from Aqib Talib. Big signing here in Tampa Bay. We haven't seen much of him. Cam Newton comes out, bunch formation to the right side. Curtis Samuel, Devin Funchess, and Greg Olsen. He's looking over the middle, and he's got Russell Spears for another catch up to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Russell Spears, 4 receptions, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What a day.
Eric, can this defense stop Cam Newton? Can they do anything to slow this man down today? He's thrown for 336 yards in 3 quarters.
Looking ugly out here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They look to make a play here on the defense to keep them alive in this game. Carolina Panthers come out with the wide set. Greg Olsen up at the tight end position out wide. We got Taliaferro in the backfield. Play clock running down. It's a play action play. He's got Curtis Samuel wide open over the middle of the 34-yard line. Like you said, 14 for 19, 356 yards. Touchdowns on the day. Cam Newton is having a great game today.
The defense looks deflated, man. They look like they have no answers for this offense, and the offense is going to keep driving the field down their throats, and that's all they can do is just take it.
This defense is definitely looking outmatched in this game. Look at all the time in the world that Cam Newton had on that pass. As we have up to the 31-yard line, 2nd and 6 with the pass to Greg Olsen for 4 yards, and we had an injury timeout on the play.
Cam has as much time as he wants in that pocket right now, and it's just not going to help the cause for this defense.
3 wide receivers set. Greg Olsen, tight end Taliaferro in the backfield. Is Tampa Bay. As Taliaferro takes it up, we got a flag on the play, and that's, as you see, it was the left tackle going out, and the substitute, once he came in, the backup, Matt Khalil, gets a holding call. The first play is in there. That's not a good sign. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey. He goes out to the left side, and he's got some room. Oh, he breaks the tackle, and no one's stopping him. He's getting in there for the touchdown. But we got a flag on the, and we got Russell Spears. That is a mental error. Block in the back, brings the ball back to the 19-yard line. He didn't need to do that. Christian McCaffrey was gone.
Completely unnecessary holding penalty there. Cost your team 6 points, and I would take him off the field. You can't have that in this game.
Carolina Panthers coming out 3 wide, 1 tight end. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield as they look over the middle again, and they got Curtis Samuel as Cam Newton is just picking apart this Tampa Bay defense.
I don't even know what Tampa Bay is doing defensively. They aren't sending any pressure, but yet everyone seems to be open. It's like they have 5 people on the field playing against Cam Newton right now.
1st and goal here on the 4-yard line. We got McCaffrey going out wide, right. They hand the ball off to the fullback Armour, who gets nothing on that one. 2nd and goal here with 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Carolina's looking to put this one out of reach. They're looking to end this game, and Tampa Bay's looking to stay in this and make a play. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey, and he gets nothing on that play. It's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line as Tampa Bay looks to make one more stop and hold the Carolina Panthers to a field goal.
If they can hold them to a field goal, this game's not over, Eric. We're going to be in for a good 4th quarter if they can stop them here.
Absolutely. As you know, grid NBL rules, you cannot run the clock until under 2 minutes. So Tampa Bay has time. As we have 3rd and goal here from the 4-yard line. Cam making adjustments at the line. He's got 3 wide receivers out to the right. Clock runs down in the 3rd quarter, and we head to the 4th quarter with a score of 30-14. Carolina ahead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's a big stop. You got to hold them to 4 yards here. And it's a big win for this defense if they can do it.
A big, huge play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if they want to stay in this game. Cam Newton makes some adjustments. He hands the ball off to Christian McCaffrey, and they do stop them. Do stop Christian McCaffrey to only a 2-yard gain. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. What a play by Allen, the defensive lineman. And the field goal is good. We're 33-14. Carolina in the lead.
That's a big stop. Like I said, that's a win, and this game's not over yet. If Tampa Bay can get an early score here, they definitely have a chance to still win this game.
Definitely a win there, as we have Poole returning this kick as he gets up to the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay starts this drive at the 24-yard line, and they look to have some success that they haven't had the rest of the game throwing the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do without having Hagler, without having Mike Evans. I'm not sure. Jameis Winston can't find a receiver right now. They got to cook something up, though, if they want a chance.
Huge injuries for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Both of their top targets on offense, both down to injury as they look to make something happen in this game. We got a screen, halfback screen to the right side. As it goes for a yard gain up to the 25-yard line, 2nd and 9 here. Tampa Bay offense. Jameis Winston changing the plays. Got 3 wide receivers out there with Howard at tight end, Mathis at running back. He's looking over the middle. He's looking left side. And another beautiful play by the corner there.
It almost looks like Jameis Winston has predetermined reads right now. Like he only wants to throw the ball to one guy. And the defense is onto him.
Jameis is looking over the middle again, and he has nothing on that 3rd down play. They're moving to 4th and 9 from the 25-yard line, and this is looking like 4-down territory. It's looking like they got to go for it here to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, you have to at this point. Terrible field position. The offense isn't moving, but you have to give it a shot. Maybe an out route here. Maybe a slant behind Luke Kuechly. Something.
And it's coming out wide. Everyone out wide. Got Godwin out to the left. Poole out to the right. Hurley in the slot with Swain on the other side. As he's looking deep. He's got a man open.
He's got him!
What a
He's
catch.
got him!
What a catch by Chris Godwin out there making the diving catch.
And what a throw, what a catch, what a route. That's what we needed from Jameis Winston this entire game. But like I said, they still have a shot, and that's a great throw and a great catch.
Chris Godwin taking advantage of having the rookie Fillmore McIntosh on him out there and making him look silly. We come out 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Oh, Jameis is intercepted once again. That is Luke Kuechly. And Luke Kuechly's looking to take this one all the way because he's got no one stopping him as he runs. Jameis Winston trying to chase him down, but he's not going to have it. Luke Kuechly taking this all the way back for a touchdown to put the Panthers upset. To give the Panthers another score and go up after this point after, which is good. 40-14. Carolina is looking to make a statement in this NFC South. I don't think anyone can stop the former Super Bowl champs.
And I don't mean to interrupt you or cut you off, but they had a mirror on each side of the field there. And the tight end who was on the left side of the hash was actually wide open, and he threw it late to the tight on the right side that's in double coverage.
Bad play by Jameis Winston. He comes out here from the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. He's looking out wide. Throws another interception. This one's getting returned to the house. Another. Oh. I guess it's not getting returned to the house. It's Fillmore McIntosh. Makes one of those rookie plays and stops at the 1-yard line. One of those rookie mistakes.
And this team is deflated. There's nothing you can do for this Buccaneers team. You can tell they don't want to be here right now, and it's just a sad situation.
Jameis Winston Not having his best day out here in Tampa Bay.
But let's
Def
talk about this Panthers defense. They're showing them different looks. They're making big plays, and they came prepared for this game. They were in film, and they know what they were up against.
Carolina Panthers looking to defend their Super Bowl title that they got last season. They kick a field goal here to go up 43-14.
They kicked it.
Kick the field goal and first down.
Yeah, I saw that. I was confused for a second.
Yep, it happened. As Poole, fair catch in the 25-yard line. And this one's all but over. We got 4:20 left in this game. There's no shot that the Buccaneers come back into this game. This is all but over.
What are you talking about? I have faith in Jameis Winston right now to bring this game back.
And now you're just lying. Jameis Winston. It's hard. It's hard. You got to feel for the man with his top two options on offense going out to injury. It's hard for any quarterback to make some plays. But you got to have trust in the guys that you do have and not throw interceptions everywhere.
Well, now you got to be careful for injuries and things like that because you do not want to lose someone else if you're Tampa Bay.
Absolutely. You want to watch. Definitely an option taking Jameis Winston out of this ball game to keep him healthy, let him live to see another game.
All right, so I got to ask you a question, Eric.
Yes.
Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels?
Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels? I grew up on Pop-Tarts, man, but them cinnamon toaster strudels, they get me, though. They get me. As O.J. Howard catches that third down pass and goes up to the 49-yard line, 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Yeah, those cinnamon toaster strudels are something out of heaven.
I was just curious. But O.J. Howard still has life. Jameis Winston still doing his thing.
As Jameis Winston does an incomplete pass. Beautiful play by James Bradbury, the star corner out here in Carolina.
And, I mean, let's see. Can you go up from here? Is this a learning curve for the Buccaneers? Does it get worse? Does it get better?
So far, they've lived and died by Griffin Hagler. He's going out with a torn quadricep, so we're not going to see him back for a very, very long time. And I just don't know what this offense is going to do. Jameis Winston has the porous at best as he tries to make me look stupid. He completes a beautiful throw, diving catch again to his wide receiver to move up to the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, looking at the Buccaneers schedule coming up, you have the Saints, who I think they can win even without Hagler. Then you go back to Carolina, in Carolina, and then you have the Saints again. So 2 out of those next 3 games are winnable against the Saints team.
4 straight divisional games. What a schedule for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston comes out through our receivers out to the left, and he's got a wide receiver screen out to Michael Gurley, who he looks like he's taking it up to the 3-yard line there as we get a 2nd and 2.
And the number 4 has to be what stands out to you in this game. Jameis Winston throwing 4 interceptions. I mean, he threw his team out of this game. I know losing your running back doesn't help, but you just got to make better decisions with the ball when you don't have that behind you.
Absolutely. 31 passes to only 9 rushes on offense for this Tampa Bay offense, which is very, very strange to see as they seem to run heavy offense with Griffin Hagler coming into this game. They take a run up the middle with Mathis. Gets nothing on the play. Goes up to the 3-yard line.
And linebacker Cash for the Panthers, he goes down with a bruised sternum. I would assume he returns after the game and is available next week.
With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come out here with 3rd and 3 from the 3-yard line as they look to get into the end zone, and we will head to the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter, as this one is definitely all but over. Carolina Panthers coming out and making a statement in this NFC South that they are not going to have that Super Bowl slump, and that they are looking, as Jameis Winston throws a pass to his fullback for a touchdown in the flat, to make this game look a little bit better than it actually was.
And maybe that just helps his confidence a lot.
There you
I
go.
know the game's lost, but he knows he can still do it. He can still throw the football. And maybe he's ready next week and he's ready to come out and win a game.
As Tampa Bay lines up for this onside kick, they're looking to try to make some plays and get in the end zone again. They're definitely not giving up here as they kick this onside kick here. And it is recovered by the Carolina Panthers. That was definitely a good confidence booster for Jameis Winston as he comes out, throws another touchdown pass. But you gotta have something planned for them, for this Carolina Panthers offense, if you're gonna see them twice a season.
And I expect them to be more prepared. Maybe have an answer for Christian McCaffrey, because early in the game they had nothing. I know they'll go back, they'll watch this game, and they'll make sure they're ready for Christian McCaffrey and Cam Newton to come to town.
NFC South that I saw as a 2-team race between the Panthers and the Falcons, and I thought the Bucs were an up-and-coming team looking to make some plays. And it's not looking too good for them with all these injuries that they've had early in this season.
I don't think, if the Carolina can play like this all year, I don't think it's a 2-team race. I think it's a 1-team race. Kick the Falcons out. The Panthers win the division if they can come do this every week.
That Falcons defense, it's nasty. That Falcons defense, they got a lot of playmakers out there. I definitely believe in that team to take this NFC South. Cam Newton has been known to have a couple shakeups during the season, so I'm very interested to see how he finishes out this season after a huge game today. They look to kneel this one out and get us out of here. All right. And as the clock runs down, I first want to thank everyone for coming out and checking out the first Grid Weekly of the Grid season this year. I had a great time. Bananas?
I also had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. And want to make sure everyone comes out. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday night, going further. We're going to have different people on all the time. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have different teams, really looking to show off what talent the Grid has, the developmental league of the NBL. This is a great experience for all these Grid guys to come in here and really get a feel for what it's like to play on the big lights, the big stage. So once again, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Once again, I'm your host, Eric G, and I'd like to say a very good night to everyone out there, and come back, check us out, come back next week, and we're gonna have a great time.